Today, guys, I'll be buying every single pair Brainrot. So things like the Lassis, Los Bros, the Garma, you get it. And this is probably gonna be super expensive, so make sure you like and subscribe because one lucky subscriber will win all of these Brainrots. And the first pair Brainrot that we're gonna try to get is the Lassis. Okay, so it looks like the value in this Brainrot definitely went down, but as you see, there is one here for $125. It's a rainbow and it does 332.5 million a second. That is pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But as you see, they even get down to just $9 and it does 17.5 million a second. So I think we should just go ahead and get this one right here. Average delivery time, we should get it in just 1 minute, which is awesome. But $10 is still $10. So let's go ahead and get this right now. All right, guys, he just sent me the link. All right, guys, we are getting a Lassis. We're in a game with Ian Sista 1. Hey, yo, what the heck, bro? Yo, this guy has 4 Lassis, bro. Give me this one right here, the 70 million a second one, bro. I'm gonna try to take it. Oh, no, he's looking, bro. He's looking, bro. I also would have took it. No cap. No cap. I was about to take that 70 million a second one, but it's all good. I'll take this one. All right, and boom, we got our first pair Brainrot. Look at it. Pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie. And now for the rest of the pair Brainrots, I'm gonna try to find something higher than 17.5 million a second, and so on and so on. But this is gonna be really expensive. And up next, guys, we have the Ketcheroo in Musteroo. All right, let's search it up and see what we can find. Okay, so we need to find something more than 17.5 million a second. It shouldn't be too hard for this Brainrot, but brother, oh my gosh, bro. Okay, wait, there's one here for $13. It does 42.5 million a second. That is actually really good. Bro, there's one here for $115. It is 1.1 billion a second. That is crazy. But I think we're gonna get this one. Average delivery time 2 minutes. Once again, really good. $13, can't really beat that. All right, guys, we just got the private server link. Let's go ahead and get our Ketcheroo in Musteroo. You know, imagine if one of these times we actually get scammed. That'd be crazy. Hey, yo, this guy looks stacked, bro. What'd he say? He said, hi, Stella. Who the heck is that, bro? Maybe he meant steal it. He's got a taco combination, another taco, a Tic Tacs, or hey, yo.
Ketcheroo and Musteroo.
That guy's stacked on the tacos, bro, but we got our Ketcheroo and Musteroo. Hey, yo, let's go, bro. Yo, this base is about to be so stacked with these pair Brainrots. I'm not gonna lie. We got a Lassis and a Ketcheroo and Musteroo already, bro. I think we already spent what, like almost $40 already on 2 Brainrots. Oh my gosh, yo, I'm actually gonna go broke. This is gonna be really expensive. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so up next is the Garma, and we need to find something more than 45 million a second. And I already see one right here, 50 million a second, 50 million a second. Okay, this Brainrot is honestly, yo, these are actually getting expensive. A Garma, $25. Another Garma, $25. I'm not gonna lie, I think I might have one on my other account, so I'm gonna load it up, and if I do have one on there, I'm gonna use it. If I don't, then I'm just gonna have to buy one. All right, guys, as you see, I'm on iLod2, which is my alt account. I'm gonna join it. Oh wait, you do not have permission to join this experience. Okay, 1 second. All right, let me try it again. All right, looks like it's working this time. Let's see what I got for a pair Brainrot on this account. All right, guys, so I just went upstairs on my alt account. As you see, I got super lucky that I have a Garma on my alt account, and it does 62.5 million a second, which is more than our Ketcheroo and Musteroo that does 42.5 million a second. So that means we can go ahead and steal the Garma on my alt account. Let's go ahead and get it right now. We just gotta go upstairs all the way up to the very top floor and grab it. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I look-y got so lucky that I had this on my alt account. Look at that, bro. We are already super stacked. All right, and our fourth pair Brainrot is the Burgero and Frario. Bro, $70, bro. $100? Oh, heck nah. Yeah, there's no way I don't have this on my alt account, right? Yeah, I don't have it on my alt account. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm about to be so broke after this. Bro, there's gotta be a cheap one on here, right? All right, guys, so as you guys see, a rainbow Burgero and Frario is 1.5 billion a second for $165. That is insane. There's one for $50 that does 150 million a second. We just need one that does over probably around 70 million. I think the lowest million per second one is a 150 million a second one. And this one is $36, which is probably the cheapest on here. The base Burgero and Frairo does 150 million a second, but at the very lowest. So we're just gonna have to get this one. Average delivery time, 4 minutes, $36 for this. But let's go ahead and get it right now. If you guys want to get insane brain rots like the ones behind me, check out BuyBlock. The prices on this website are the cheapest around, and there's no human interaction. It is fully automated with 24/7 delivery, and it's super easy to claim your orders. Go ahead and click buy now, and then on the top right, go ahead and click the cart icon, and then for your discount code, go ahead and put iLOD and make sure to press apply. Then just simply press checkout, and there you go. Now you can buy some of the most OP brain rot. All right, guys, we are now in the server for the burger brain rot, and this is what we got so far. But look over here, we're in brain rot's base. What a username. That's actually low-key kind of fire. But here it is, the burger and fry, 150 million a second. Let's go ahead and grab our next pair brain rot, and boom, there we go. We have 4 pair brain rots so far, and look at these, bro. These are so fire. But whatever pair brain rot is up next, it's gonna have to be more than 150 million a second, and these pair brain rots are not cheap whatsoever. And up next is the chipso and queso, bro. I already know this is about to be expensive. The first one, $80. It is 812 million a second. We don't need one that much. We just need it to be more than 150 million. And there's actually one right here for $35 that does 306 million a second. We might just get this one, bro. It's gold, and it has 3 traits on it: the sombrero, the bombing trait, and the glitch trait. 35 bucks, average delivery time 5 minutes. Yo, we might just have to cop this one. You know what? Let's get it. All right, guys, it's now time to get our next pair of brain rot, the chipso and the queso. Here we are. We're in Brain Rot Sellers 123's base. Here is our chipso and queso. We also has a new beanie Santanini. That must be brand new. How much does that do per second? 300 bucks a second? That is garbage. And he has a diamond Yeti claws. Wait, how much does this do a second? Oh, does that say 5.9 million for our brain rot god? That's actually pretty good. And he has a 25 that does 93 million a second, bro. That is insane. Wait, honestly, the 25 is low-key a pair brain rot because it is 2 separate numbers paired together. I just asked him, can I have the 25 for $5 extra as well? Let's see if he answers me. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and take my chipso and queso because I already did pay for this one. All right, and boom, look at that. We have a whole entire row of brain rots already. All right, let's see if he answered me. Let me see. He said, oh, he did say something. He said, sure. Oh my gosh. All right, bet. So I gotta pay him an extra $5 for the 25. That's low-key steal, I'm not gonna lie. All right, we just got another pair of brain rot for pretty cheap. However, it isn't more than 300 million a second, but we'll go ahead and put this one upstairs. Or actually, we'll just put it over here. All right, and let's see what the next pair of brain rot is gonna be, but it's gonna have to be more than 306 million a second. And I already know this is gonna be really expensive now. All right, next up we have Los Bros. So when you win, it does more than 300 million a second. Oh my gosh, look, there's one right here. Los Bros, 444 million a second for $35. Okay, I don't think that's terrible. There's one over here that does 588 million a second for an extra $20. I don't think that's worth it. I think we'll just go with the 444 million for 35 bucks because there's the same exact one right under this one for 50 when I could just get this one for 35. So I'm gonna take this deal right here. It's got 5 traits on it. That little key looks fire. All right, so let's get our next pair of brain rot. All right, we just sent the money over. We're in a game with I Scam for Fun 6-7 base. Oh, this guy might be a scammer, bro. Honestly, he might actually be a scammer. I'm not gonna lie. But let's go ahead and take our Los Bros. Here it is. Somehow he has it. He probably scammed for it. Well, I don't care. As long as I get it in my base and I lock it and I leave, it's totally mine now, which we're definitely leaving. All right, guys, next up is the Los Primos, and we need something more than 444 million a second. Yo, we can get a 1 billion Los Primos for 100 bucks. Wait, we can get a Los Primos that does 862 million a second for 54. Los Primos, 542 million a second for 49 bucks. So it has 4 traits and that's it. 542 million a second. Average delivery time, 5 minutes for $49.99. Let's go ahead and get this right now, chat. All right, guys, we are filling up our base with some pretty insane brain rots, as you can see. Look Look how much money I can collect. Trillions, trillions, and trillions of dollars I can collect. We'll collect the cash after I get all the brain rots and see how much money I will be at. But looks like he's in here already. We're in fake Kalis's base. Bro, you do not look like fake Kalis, but you are super skinny, bro. What the heck? But anyways, here's our Los Primos, bro. Yo, this thing looks crazy. All right, we're taking it over and boom, bro. We might have to get a 1 billion second brain rot after this. Okay, we're gonna take this one upstairs to make more room. All right, we'll take that upstairs. And now let's see what is next. We're gonna have to go on to 600 million a second, 700 million a second. We may even get, yeah, we might get to 1 billion a second. All right, guys, up next is the Fargarma and Chakrama. 2.5 billion a second, 130 bucks. Yo, should I just do this for fun, bro? Let me look at it. 2.5 billion a second. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got 6 straights, bro. He obviously has more than just one because there's another one on the right side of the screen right here. Wonder how much that one does per second. I guess we'll find out if I buy it. It's 130 bucks. He does have one bad review. That's kind of weird, but screw it. We're just gonna do it. 130 bucks. Let's get it right now. All right, guys. Now that we're in the server for the Fargarma and the Chakrama, this is gonna be insane. All right, so if we go over here, Brainrot God's base, and this guy's literally, bro, I swear, sometimes these are bots, bro. Like, are these even real people? I don't even know. But anyways, here they are. He has 2 of them, but in the picture, it doesn't show it as a diamond one. Maybe his game was glitched or something, or maybe he sold it and this is a different one. I'm not very sure, but this is ours right here. Let's go ahead and steal it. Hey, bro, this thing is freaking fire. Oh my gosh, 2.5 billion a second brain rot. That means my last brain rot is gonna have to be 2.5 billion a second or more, and I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to do that or not, but I guess we're gonna find out. And it might be possible because our last one that we're gonna do is a spooky and pumpkin, and usually these can get up over a billion a second, but let's see if we can find one. So far, the highest one I see is a 1.3 billion a second one, 800 million a second, 2 billion a second, 2.2 billion a second. We're almost there. Well, guys, this is the highest one that I see, 2.2 billion a second for $169. However, it's not more than 2.5 billion, but we're gonna get it anyway, and we're gonna try to complete our base. All right, guys, we just bought it, and I think I spent a few $100 just on all of these brain rots so far, and he's in here. His guy's name is Hacker1011, and bro has like a glitch skin or something, or is he, like, I don't even know what this is, bro. What the heck? But here it is, our very last one, Spooky and Pumpkin, 2.2 billion a second. Let's go ahead and take it over and get our last brain rot. So we got everything from a Lassis to a Spooky and Pumpkin, and I know that there's more pair brain rots now, so if you want to see a part 2, let's get this video to 3,000 likes and I will make a part 2 either with pairs or with triplet. I'm going to be giving all of these away, so make sure you are subscribed, and if you want to watch more videos, click on this one right here.